Hey YouTubers, Facebook, Instagram, all those social mediums that I'm on. Hey, I wanted to pop in and just kind of do a video today on market share. But before I do that video, I want to talk to you a little bit, let me get that out my eye, about why I'm wearing this hat. I'm wearing this hat because Reinhardt and Associates will be um, growing their offices to Colorado and also Texas, September 7th, 2019. So, so I wanted to just kind of celebrate that because today is the day we became um, aware that that was going to happen. And so I'm excited and thought I would just throw this hat on to celebrate. Maybe a glass of wine, I don't know. So anyway, today's topic is market share. Let's just get the housekeeping out of the way. If you didn't know, my name is Deanna Reinhardt. I'm CEO and broker of Reinhardt and Associates here in Columbus, Ohio. And I am also CEO of Boss Step Entrepreneurs here in Columbus, Ohio. So market share. To talk about market share, you have to talk about how it pertains to your business. And how it pertains to your business is that it is an analysis of how you are, or where you fit in with your competition, or where you are compared to your competition. So if I'm going to explain this in layman's terms, I'm going to just use Reinhardt and Associates. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to use Reinhardt and Associates as an example. So to use Reinhardt and Associates as an example, the sun is kind of glaring in here, so I was trying to get rid of that light. I would say, so let me just kind of break it down. I'm going to just use an example to explain this, because if I go into all three of the ways market, you can do a analysis of the market, it can be kind of technical. So I want to break it down so that you as a business, just an entrepreneur or a small business owner can kind of understand where I'm coming from. Market share, there's three ways you can analyze the market. One being the market size, one being market growth, and one being market share. I'm going to talk about market share. So, for example, when you're analyzing market share, if you're looking at Reinhardt and Associates compared to all the other real estate brokerages in Columbus, Ohio, for example, and for the purposes of this video, say the total number is $2 million of all the real estate company sales. So every brokerage in Columbus, Ohio combined, the sales number is $2 million total sales of the city, which would be low, but just for the sake of this video, that's the number we're going to use. And the number of sales that Reinhardt and Associates has produced for the year is 900,000. What you would do to calculate your market share is you would take and divide 900,000 into the 2 million, the total market. So you would divide your sales into the total market sales, and then you would come out with what your market share is, which would be 45% of the market. And that's how you calculate that. I will go in depth as to how you analyze all three ways to analyze the market. But for today's video, I'm talking about just the market share portion. Okay, when you are dealing with market share, it is important to know how to calculate it. Otherwise, how will you even understand where you are compared to your competitors? You need to understand that. You need to have your team understand this. You need to put this on the whiteboard in front of your team, and you need to explain where you are in market share and how you got those numbers. So again, to go over it briefly, you want to put the total amount of sales of the entire market, whatever market you're in. If it's roofing, the total market of what the total volume of sales in every company, what is that number? And then because that's how you're going to know what shares you have of that market, how much of the market you're selling, how much money you're making from that market. So the total amount of the particular industry in sales, $2 million. Your particular sales, $900,000. divide the $900,000 into the 2 million, into the total amount. You divide your sales into the total amount of sales, and that's how you come up with your market share. If those numbers were accurate for us, we would be 45% of the market share. So we would want to get our share up, because we would want to be somewhere between 99 and 100, but that's not going to be realistic because there's so many other companies out here that are doing very well in this wild market. So that's basically how I'm going to explain that, but just make sure that you do that within your company, because this is a great indicator. This calculation is a great indicator to show you where you need growth, where you are in the market as in comparison to your competitors. So please, please, please check out market share and know it, understand it. You have to be in the know, business owners. So just take that little tip, and I'll talk to you soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And again, I'm Deanna Reinhardt with Reinhardt and Associates. I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.